You mentioned in the article an interesting story of tiger snakes originally being the deadliest Australian snake that caused the most number of deaths, but then the crown was kind of stolen by the eastern brown, and the interesting relationship there between, I guess, human interruption of the environment, right? Do you want to talk about that and how that happened?
Yeah, so basically it comes down to urbanisation. You've got, when early settlers came to Australia, the ecosystem was intact. And where early settlers first came to, like Victoria and then spreading up through New South Wales, that's prime, along the coastal regions there, that's prime habitat for tiger snakes. And there was many snakes to deal with when they first got over here. Once they realised that these animals were dangerous, they feared them. They didn't have this problem to deal with in England. And wherever they came from, Ireland, Scotland, they didn't really have to deal with these problems. They come to Australia and people are dying from snakes. So where they settled was a hotspot basically in tiger snake distribution. So tiger snakes used to account for the most amount of deaths. And then tiger snake anti-venom was invented. So that was the first one because it was obviously killing the most amount of people. It was in the 30s. They made tiger snake anti-venom. Then, if you look at today's, we've got anti-venom for all of our dangerously venomous snakes. So no matter what snake you get bitten by, go to the hospital, you're going to get given anti-venom that will cover all the snakes. What happened, though, was through urbanisation, we started farming, clearing a lot of the land. And then with humans comes introduced rats and mice. So, obviously they came over on the ships. They were in basically everyone's stuff. Wherever we go, rats and mice go. So you get the brown snake, for example, who thrives on feeding on rats and mice. Their numbers have actually, their populations have done better through to urbanisation than species like tiger snakes, where a lot of tiger snakes they do eat a range of different prey items, but their main one is frogs. And tiger snakes love wetlands. So when we clear a wetland or we degrade the water, pollute the water, basically the tiger snake numbers went down, brown snake numbers went up, and now we have the brown snake, which is technically more deadly than the tiger snake.
Yeah, it was a really crazy story because I'd never really understood that fact. Like, I know that both of those are very venomous snakes, but that eastern browns and I guess western browns are so synonymous with farming. Right?
Yes.
They just seem to be all over the place. But